For the months of July and October, It's Consulting Time and ID 104 Radio will be honoring public relations professionals. Public relations professionals have been around for quite a while, but let's talk a little bit about the history of public relations. So some years ago, Rockefeller had some issues and he needed to repair his image. So he hired someone named Ivy Lee, who later became known as Poison Ivy Lee, because he discovered he could shape facts to tell whatever he wanted to say and people would believe him. Why? Because facts are malleable and can be interpreted. Now, fast forward to 1988, the Public Relations Society of America defined PR. And in their definition of PR, they said that public relations helps an organization and its publics adapt mutually to each other. Okay, so the technical definition of public relations is a management function which evaluates public attitudes and identifies the policies and procedures of an organization with the public interest, and executes a program of action and communication to earn public understanding and acceptance. I think the most important piece there is that public relations is a management function, right? And it incorporates public attitudes, but only for organizations that actually have a public interest. That's interesting also. And then we have publicity. And so publicity is the generation of news about a person. Generally, it's short term, and it's a subset of public relations. It's not always positive and often originates outside of the firm. Well, as we're honoring the public relations professionals who have been selected, we're going to talk a lot about the main functions of public relations. And so you're going to learn about writing and editing, media relations, special events, research, community and consumer relations, and government relations and lobbying. So stay tuned as we honor some of your public relations professionals. So we were going to close out on Thursday, but public relations is an entity. It's a discipline. It's a specialty that helps an organization and its publics adapt mutually to each other. So your girl, Lily Mae, is adapting to the public relations professional as presented here. And we're going to talk to Miss Tonya more. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Tonya first. So she's a Baltimore native. Y'all know I love that good old DMV. And she has an entity called TLM Public Relations, okay? And she developed this entity about 3 years ago. And we're going to talk a little bit about the entity, but we're also going to talk about Tonya because she is an academician, and y'all already know when it comes to academics, that's what it's all about. You know, you can do anything you want to do, but you need formal training and knowledge to truly have the skills and abilities to implement and execute efficient plans. And so, Tonya, we welcome you to the ENCORE presentation of honoring public relations professionals for July 2022. And you are closing us out. So this is amazing. But Tonya, introduce the person to us, and then let's talk about you as a professional.
Yes, first of all, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity, Lily. This is such a great honor to just be able to sit down and chat with you, you know, just to have a face-to-face conversation, you know, about PR and who I am. So thank you again for having me. Who I am, the essence of me, I'm just a servant. I am here to serve people. I feel like that's my mission. And I have a heart for service. So that's pretty much the essence of me.
Guys, service. And we're going to talk about, you know, we're going to talk about that word service. And we're going to talk about that word service in the aspect of public relations. But we're also going to talk about service in the aspect of being a human being, because that word service is really thrown around, but you can really see it. You can see it in a lot of our works. And so I definitely want to talk about it because you put in your time and service for self. I mean, guys, I'm going to run down her resume because it's important. You know, you can think that it's being boastful, but it's not. It's important to understand the person and the diligence that they've put into cultivating themselves and their brand. She has an associate's degree in fashion and marketing, a BA in interdisciplinary-multidisciplinary studies, which included hospitality, meetings, and events. Now, understand what hospitality in itself consists of, okay? Then, in addition to excelling in the Philip J. Cohen Scholars Program and graduating from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas with honors, she was also a gaming innovation finalist in the Center for Gaming Innovation Program at the same school. Okay, so number one, she is multifaceted, and we're going to jump into all of it because that speaks to her abilities as a public relations professional. And once again, she then came on to get a master's of arts in public relations from Full Sail University. So where we have to plug in where she was awarded a Salutatorian Award. So that means a lot in itself. Now, Tonya.
Yes.
Woo! Now I know how I feel when people do that to me. Yeah, I was just sitting here like, okay, that's what it felt like. Okay, I understand. So, you're a veteran.
Yes, Air Force vet,
which
yes.
speaks to your organization.
Yes.
And your ability to excel above and beyond all else.
Yes. I'm honored and proud to be able to serve my country. Yes.
Yes. But Tonya, what makes your business unique? Because you've been afforded a lot of major opportunities.
Yes. What makes my business different is because I do believe in serving with integrity, authenticity, and diversity. You know, embracing all type of people, their skills, their character, their uniqueness, and just really believe in rewarding hard work. I've been in the entertainment industry for years, and I've seen so many things in the entertainment industry, and especially in the Black and Brown community, where it's a lot of crab in the barrel mentality, where you know, people do whatever they need to do to move up. And, you know, I've just seen a lot. I've seen a lot. And I decided that in my business, I wanted to keep my morals and professional business ethics and, you know, properly represent people who may not have the funds, the finances, or the big name, but they definitely have something to offer to the community, and just trying to be a liaison to connect them to the right people so that they can be properly represented. So it's not just about big names to me, it's about the cause. You know, what is your brand? How are you making an impact in the community? You know, how do you, not just that, how do you run your business? Are you ethical in your business? So that means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me in how we do business and how we take care of each other. I feel like, you know, what we learn is always for someone else, and we should be trying to help push that next person to the next level. That's what a good leader does. So that's what kind of makes my business different. And then I really like to give back to interns. I was an intern before, but with my interns, I don't look at them as they just interns and I just give them work, busy work. You know, I really let them feel like that they are the publicists that they want to be, and really give them hands-on experience so that they really can take this experience and propel to the next level instead of just giving them busy work. So that I pride myself in that as well. So that's what makes my business different.
So Tonya, you know, well, guys, first and foremost, Tonya just described and defined for you her social responsibility as a public relations professional. See, there's this thing called corporate social responsibility. And what that looks like is that is an entity's responsibility or duty, because you know, they taught us in school, you never use the word in the definition. So it's an entity's duty to give back, to assist in building social capital, to outreach the community. And so what Tonya just said to you is that is her corporate social responsibility and her social responsibility. Her social responsibility is to provide an actual service, not just a public relations service, but a faith-based service, an organizational service. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so that's very, very, very important. Now, Tonya, when we talk about public relations, define what or outline your typical day.
My typical day is about building relationships. You know, with my clients, I want to make sure that their brand is properly represented and that they build relationships with all the different publics, whether it's their suppliers, their staff. It's not just media. People just think it's building the relationships with media and getting media placements. But it's not just about, that's one aspect of it, but it's not it. It's about building credibility and building relationships, authentic relationships, you know? So that's what I pride myself on when I'm helping my clients. Because communication has changed because of social media now, just really helping them understand what social media is. It's not just, not just posting content just to be posting content, but having a strategy, finding out what your customer base is or what your audience is and what your audience like, to make sure that you're serving them and giving them what they want and what they need. So, just really trying to educate my clients on the different change of the communication now, and being able to measure success, finding out what the success is and having some metrics for them to measure the success.
Guys, success, what the success is. And I want you to really go back and listen. She said what the success is. Success looks different across the board.
That's right.
So understand what your success is, capitalize on it, and continue to move forward. And that's one of the things that Ms. Tonya so eloquently does as a public relations professional. She is big in project management. See, there's a lot to do when it comes to public relations. It's not just media relations. It's not just events. It's not just award shows. Guys, public relation is so multifaceted. And that's why we've been blessed to truly highlight and honor some amazing publicists that have strengths across the board. And we are so excited, Tonya, to have you here, a woman-owned, veteran-operated, and minority-run business. Like, it's utterly amazing. Now, you provide services in specialty areas. You do faith-based, fashion, nonprofits, entertainment, and tourism. So what would you say is your niche area, though? What's your favorite?
My favorite, oh my God, I think I like something about all of them. I mean, I don't have a specific favorite. It's something that I love about all of it. My favorite is just organizing. My favorite is just taking nothing and making something that, taking it from the beginning and executing it and seeing it to the end and seeing the end product and my client being happy. That's my favorite part. So, I mean, that's my favorite part is project management, organizing, coordinating, putting it together, taking nothing from something
and seeing those deliverables.
And seeing those deliverables, that mission, that's that military, in me, You give me the goal, you tell me what the mission is, and I'm on it. I'm executing. I like to execute.
You know what's so crazy though? It's so funny. Corporate America is definitely just like the military, because you have that project life cycle and you have to see it through. And depending on what you're doing, you are a key component in that project life cycle. So Tonya, we salute you for everything that you're doing. Now, are there any major things that we need to look out for that's coming up with you or your clients?
Yeah, well, I am definitely starting a nonprofit portion of my business, which I'm really excited about. I do have a client that I'm working with. It's called the Journey Home Festival, and it's in Liberia. And we just did our first event in Liberia, which was really great. We had travel and leisure. I was able to get journalists to go out there to cover it. I was able to get Ebony Magazine to go out there and to be a part of the trip. And it was a lifestyle trip. And also having people, developers and investors to go out to Liberia just to see that's a continent that is owned by African Americans, and only African Americans can buy land there. And just going over there to see how we can help redevelop and rebuild Liberia. So it's the journey home, you know, the door of return. So that's really, really exciting to me, being able to go over to Liberia, to Africa. You know, never been to Africa before, but that was a place that I was able to go to. And I'm actually going to be doing some projects over there. I have an image and etiquette curriculum that I have for young girls. So I'm going to go over there and partner with Dr. Kula, who has a school over in Liberia. So I'm going to partner with her with the young girls between the ages of 12 and 17 and have an image and etiquette school over there, teaching them about positive self-esteem and things of that nature over there. So I'm really excited about that.
Oh my gosh, guys. So listen, Tonya is amazing. She is definitely the dream team for success. You know, and you can see her work is evident. All you have to do is do your research. Now, even though she's a Baltimore Ravens fan, you know, I'm Dallas all day, every day. It's all good. I still love her.
Well, Cowboys, I mean, I'm in Dallas now, so hey, you know.
Like, we're going to convert you. We're going to convert you, honey. But Tonya, let everybody know how they can connect with you on social media and your email.
Yes, so on social media, my website is tlmpr.com. You can go to my website and you can see the different services that I provide. You can also follow me on Instagram at TLM_PR, or Facebook TLM_PR, or Twitter TLM_PR. So those are the social media platforms that I'm on. All my contact information is on my website, and you know, I'm open to free consultations, you know, 15-minute consultations if you just want to get some, you know, advice about your business or about your brand. I'm open to that. And you know, I'm here.
Guys, seriously, now we're really closing out the month of July, and we're honoring public relations professionals, but we would have been amiss if we didn't have an encore presentation featuring Tonya L. Moore. Guys, tap in. Babies, we know you're getting ready to go back to school, so we want you to prepare yourselves, and we want you to tap into the etiquette course, because baby, y'all need to get ready. As we can see, there's so many things going on in the world, and the powers that be are turning the clocks back day by day by day. We have to educate ourselves so that we are prepared for the inevitable. Guys, it has been real. We have brought you joy, jewels, and we've discussed the justice. This is a leader, a creator, and an innovator. It's consulting time with your girl, Lily Mae, and Tonya L. Moore and I are out. Have a great evening.